Hi YouTube, it's Chaim from Chaim's Garden. I wanted to make an update on the garden and to show you some progress of plants. First, these are seeds we are saving of the radishes. I hope they will germinate, we will check it really soon. Very special plant we have growing here in the garden, it's called the lychee tomato. We have 4 of them now, you can see all the red fruits. Very spiky plant, but the fruits are interesting. See, it's red and I will open it. It's kind of yellow and seedy inside, but tasty. Okay, gooseberries did fine until now, and now they are growing some new flowers and new fruit. It's a nice plant. In this bed we have the artichoke. Still needs to be harvested. The other plant you can see as well, produced really nice. The kale going into seed, flowers. Hope to collect some seed out of it for the next winter. Fennel, again, I'm keeping one. I kept it for the seeds, mostly for using the seed in the food. It's really nice and healthy and good for your digesting system. Tomatoes, I will show you now all the tomatoes in the garden. We have a big variety of tomatoes, many different types. Some do better than others, usually. Okay, here you can see this is the Hamish paste tomato. There at the end it's the tomatoes from Napoli. It's called Gigante. It's supposed to go really big. Here you have the San Marziano tomato for the sauce. Italians like those tomatoes very much. They go nice this year. What else we have in this bed is a watermelon plant. It's traveling. Still didn't produce any kind of fruit, but have flowers, male flowers. This is called Facus. It's the local cucumber. It comes from our Arab neighbors. It's very sweet, has very hairy, I don't know if you can see it good, but quite hairy peel. Purple tomatillos. Another tomato, another cucumber, the local cucumber. They grow the best here and they're really sweet. You don't need to peel them. The celery here, I need to pull out. I don't need to save its seeds. Next year I will bring only 1 or 2 of them. I really overplanted them. I wanted to show you another thing, the wicking bed, which we grow tomatoes inside it and some seeds of peppers we brought with us from Mexico that are doing fine now. We still don't know what kind are they, but I think the small ones are habanero and the big ones are they have a spicy capsicums. I don't know even the name. It was tasty there, so decided to try to grow it. Again, so those are the tomatoes of the wicking bed. Hamish paste, more Hamish paste here. And this, if I'm not mistaken, is the purple calabasa. And those are the Italian tomatoes, which has some black rottening underneath them. Not all of them, but few. And I don't think it's bitten from anything. I think the fact that in the wicking bed it might be that the roots are soaked in water. And this usually creates this phenomenon. We have cherry tomatoes and more of the San Marziano tomatoes there at the end. Most of the tomatoes here in this grow bed, the wicking bed, do really great. Ginger, hopefully will take over at least quarter of the wicking bed in the future. I really like ginger. We never managed to grow it until now. Here in this bed we have more capsicums and chili peppers. We will have to wait to see what goes out of those plants. It didn't do so good in the beginning because of slugs. so I'm trying kind of drying it out a little bit and not to give them the chance to live underneath it. What else we have here is the purple climbing bean. The bush is packed with them. Really. Everywhere you will look, you will find beans. It's really nice, it's producing a lot. They are quite tasty, we already harvested yesterday a few of them. In the squash bed, pumpkin, some do better than others. Some perform fruits like this one. It's a blue gentleman. It's supposed to be a long blue pumpkin and a butternut squash. And this, the Zucca lunga, an Italian squash. And the leaves turn out yellow. I put them some of the tea compost that we collect the urine from the redworm farm. I hope they will do better. Anyway, in this bed we have carrots already to be pulled out. We have white carrots. I will pull one to show you. This is not white, it's orange. And so we have orange carrot, and somewhere here we have white carrots. I don't know if you can see good with the light. Growing nice and tasty. My advice for you people that want to grow carrots, put an effort when you put the seeds to space them right, because otherwise it's a waste of time and you get really small carrots if you don't plant it good. Some more climbing purple beans. And another bed that was already from last year with the carrots. We pull them when we want to eat them basically. We have many varieties. It's a good thing and it stays long in the soil. In our weather usually they don't go into flower, so it's easy to keep them. We see until when. Watermelon, not watermelon, cantaloupe, sorry. And between we put eggplants, a row of eggplants, so we're harvesting first the carrots around this eggplant. We had more tomatoes that we didn't have where to put, so we put in this bed, and for now they do good. In between them you have more chili peppers and capsicums, and something has attacked this one. We have absolutely no idea what, but hopefully it will go out of it by himself. I don't like to use any medication on my plant. And some chards we have there left from the winter, and some of them went into seed, so we cut the part of the seeds and they're producing new leaves. Usually they go, like they dry out in the summer and next winter they pop out again. Some new celery and a cucumber plant, I think. Here you can see we have more beans, purple beans. It's kind of the time. It's really nice. Pepino, all over the plant. We have old fruits and we have new fruits coming and flowers. Still haven't had a chance to taste one. Hopefully soon. Beans, we finished harvesting it. Now we just wait for it to dry, and for a fact most of the aphids in the garden are attracted to this plant, so I leave them here, and like this it attracts the aphids and they don't disturb my other plants. The vine, you can see a bug on the leaf. It's not a good bug. Some kind of a fly that can hurt it. So the vine didn't produce any fruits yet, but it's supposed to be a late variety, like at the end of the summer. Oh, you can see it in action. The white cabbage fly. It's there between the cabbage, putting his eggs, but not for long because we are going to harvest it after the video. If you can see, the bed is full of mature cabbages. They are quite big, look, compared to my hand. Very big cabbage, and we are going to make a big batch of sauerkraut out of it. So zucchini in this bed don't go so good. The green zucchini, I don't know exactly why. There's compost and everything underneath. Might be something with all the cabbage taking its power. I don't know. Another thing going on here, it's the sunflowers that are quite small. I was hoping that it would be much bigger, but it seems like all of the seeds are pollinated inside and are ripening, and we will collect them soon when it will get dry. Our tomatoes, this is the bed that's doing the best. You can see, gigantic, it's really nice tomatoes. Seeds from the Baker Creek, it's called rareseed.com. Really good germination rate, and the fruits look really nice. As well, those are the black pineapple tomatoes, and those are the tiger tomatoes, produce really nice fruits. More of the Italian tomatoes, and those are San Marziano tomatoes. I think I kind of pruned this plant in a wrong way. Purple tomatoes here. They all do fine, really nice. In the chili, we harvested one that was ready yesterday. This is spicy like hell. You have no idea what's the name of this, but as soon as they turn red, it's really spicy. So we're happy from that. We like spicy food. And what else we have here? A capsicum plant, behind it the green pepper, producing some new flowers and hopefully fruits. So that's new. You can see sweet potatoes. This is cuttings we took and put on the drip irrigation system, and they do okay. Hopefully they will start to produce tubers. Another thing I want to show you, our dog is eating the duck food. You can see evidence for that. It's unbelievable. More tomatoes that we can see here. This Italian variety are really nice tomatoes. They produce massive amount of fruits, and cannot wait to start to harvest them. More tomatoes here. The Hamish paste tomato, and it's a mixed variety here. I really like tomato. It's a sign of spring for me. I like to see how much they produce. Very important not to stop taking off the suckers. Even if they are big, never mind. Just take them off, and we need to come and to tie this to the stick. Another thing I wanted to show you of the garden, the next batch of corn, and the climbing local pumpkin. This is the pumpkin that for now grows the best here. Look, this is 1 week from pollination. It's amazing, and it's hanged here on the fence between me to my neighbor. You can see one pumpkin, second pumpkin that is cut, and another one over here. It's doing really nice, and hopefully more and more that will come out of those plants. Loofah doesn't do so good. I think the bucket is not a good idea to grow loofah. So when I will have space, I will bring some new ones. The zucchini plants. Look, this is the round zucchini. I need to harvest it already. I noticed it only today in the morning. And we have some yellow zucchini and more cucumbers here. Doesn't do so good, this plant, compared to the one that we have in the raised bed. This, I hope, it's a Jerusalem artichoke, but I don't know yet. We need to wait. What else we have here are more zucchinis. You can see they are very big already. I need to harvest this one as well. Very big zucchini. And an okra plant. Took some time to form, but it's okay. And another round zucchini over there. In our little cornfield, the one we planted in the beginning of the season, started it from seeds directly in the grow bed. So you can see it's close to be ready. Everyone from two corns. So this little cornfield is doing nice. Still didn't decide what I will plant after it, maybe squash or pumpkin. I have some seeds that I'm starting. Anyway, you see there's a cat somewhere there in the middle. And the mulch we used is kind of helping us with the war against the weeds that are going everywhere in this garden. This little thing here, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like tobacco. I have no idea how it came here, maybe some from the plants we had in the past in this garden. Anyway, I will let it grow. Kohlrabis, again, we are harvesting every day, one or two of them, until it will be finished, and then we will grow them again only in the next season. Really tasty and soft, we don't even need to peel them. Another thing I wanted to show you, it's this cat. It's going here. This is the one that was bitten from the snake, and she's lying between the cucumbers. This cucumber is not a normal cucumber, it's a local one, it's a hairy type of cucumber, comes from our Palestinian neighbors, and it's very sweet. You don't need to peel it, there's no bitterness inside it at all. We harvest from it like every second day, one in this size. They grow really nice, and I think they're happy here in this weather. I will make a quick show of the aquaponic. The duckquaponic. In my eyes, ever since the duck came here, it's growing much faster and stronger. You can see the banana trees catching really good, and the other two small bananas which we took from side shoots doing nice. They will become trees. The tomatoes looking good and big and thick. So the duck, I think, has much more nutrients to the system than the fish. If someone really wants to take it seriously, try to grow ducks instead of fish. Easier, and you can really get much better results. You can see here the mint, the basilicum there at the end, the salads are only in the beginning, they are growing like crazy. Although it's not the salad season anymore, it's kind of hot. Strawberries, and basically everything that went into this system, the duckquaponic system, is growing really, really nice. I will show you the other side of it so you can have an understanding. This is the duck. I don't know how long we will be able to keep her because it kind of stinks here. But for now the plants are happy for now. The tea, green tea. Out of space in the last video, so this is an addition. That's the rest of the duckquaponics. The duck is happy there, but I think she's going to leave, as I said before. About the hoop house with the other aquaponic system, I officially gave up. I'm going to spend some time this summer to prepare this as a normal hoop house for the winter. It's going to have some wicking beds inside it, mostly with turmeric and ginger and stuff like that. This is turmeric, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the reason here is that the media, you can see on the pipe, if you can see good, but the media here is breaking apart and this microdust is blocking the roots. It's very difficult for plants to grow here. It's enough to have one aquaponic system, I think, in my garden for me, especially that things in the soil work much better. Keep you posted again next month. Hopefully we have some news and harvesting tomatoes. Although we are going into the hot time in Israel, and I believe it's going to be very difficult in summer. So until then, thank you very much for watching and keep you posted. Have a nice one.